Coming to you live from Southern California. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning. Brian Reynolds here. And there's a ball.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style. Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out. I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now the first baseman, Manuel Valdez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cruz, the lead runner out at second. McCutchen at first. One gone. In the air, left side. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just one.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Pulls that one foul.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at-bat to give your team the lead. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now it's Mookie Betts. That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. Betts into second.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. And there's the strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz in position. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
That one ripped. Cruz running hard to get it. Dives, and he can't hang on. The relay. First and second, one out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. What a stop. Off-balance feed, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Tommy Pham. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Adam Frazier. And first offering is fouled off. Frazier in his 9th season, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent, as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Out towards right center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Skeens back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly.
Third baseman.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Muncy.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Oh, the throw is wild. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's going to be Andy Pajes. Golden opportunity right here. Bunting gets it down to first, and that's a foul ball. The Dodgers threatening. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz moving under it. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging from second and third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We plate 2 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Pirates. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
Yamamoto sends her packing.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Cruz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball.
Oh, gets dirty. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Reynolds.
This is such a difficult play for third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look for StatCast.
Oh, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mitt, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
On the ground, and it stays fair. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
0-1's the count.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Edman gets it to first, and McCutchen is out, and that is the inning. And we're back, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
This one could be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. And now Teoscar Hernandez. The throw to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one out to right. Going back is McCutchen. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Will Smith to the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
2 outs, nobody on. Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Here comes Max Muncy. Doubled in his first AB. Ripped on a line to center. Cruz makes the play, and that will end the inning. They put 2 on the board. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Manuel Valdez. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
1 out, bases empty. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Muncy under it. Puts it away for the out. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. That one down the line and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Betts makes the grab, and that's the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Back here in L.A., bottom 4, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Cruz settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one.
Ohtani.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The relay throw, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Fell back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here's Mookie to hit. Right through there for a strike. Ohtani stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
To second, and he's out.
That's an out.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with this situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
That one drilled left field. And it one-hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout.
For Pittsburgh.
So runner at second,
Number
2 down.
50.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Majinski.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a base hit. Flying around third is Betts. The run comes in from second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, no one left. On to the top of the fifth. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed
Tanner
himself to
Paletta.
stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit.
0-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Fastball for a strike at 95.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball. So
makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike. Davis at first, 1 gone. And he won around. Rule the swing. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And here is Enmanuel Valdez. Fastball for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one the other way, and foul ball. Up the middle, and that one handled. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Pirates 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Teoscar Hernandez. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And he pops up the bunt, and that's just foul. Majinski, a 6'2 righty, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And a sac bunt here. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pham ranging back, and that one hops the wall. Pham whips it back in. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Two on, one out. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. He's 2 for 2. Ripped to right, base hit. One run across. Tag out at third. He can't get back in time. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. 1 for 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. It's a bomb. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. It's 9-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up.
New pitcher on here, Andrew Heaney. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And now it's going to be Andy Pajes. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. That funky Muncy with the homer for L.A. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Yamamoto back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The other way. Freeman steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
High fly ball down the left field line. Conforto on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Pirates 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. And the throw, he's out at third. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Left field, way back there. The one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And it's fouled away. Man at second. That smash towards center. And there's 2 away. Now a relay to second. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up and
boots it. Still able to fire over, and he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Man at first, O'Neal Cruz now at the plate. 1 for 3. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 1 out. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Davis over at second. Reynolds over at first with 1 away. That's towards center. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And Manuel Valdez getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not.
That's out number 3. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Pirates 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And here comes Tommy Edman. Puts a bunt down. And he beats him to first. He's safe. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. That one ripped. And that ball is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 11-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Bowie. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
McCutchen puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Cruz under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. We look ahead. Back here in L.A. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Yamamoto still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Pham stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. In the air, left field, Conforto. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman,
Adam Frazier, the next Pirate to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work. Bottom of the 8th. And now, Andy Pajes.
Center fielder, Andy
Heaney,
Pajes.
a 6. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's one down. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 12-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Here comes the manager. Here's Mookie now.
Number 51, David Bednar.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add on. It's 13-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
1 out, base is empty. Now, Freddie Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. 2 away down.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
2 down, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. But 2 round. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get. Ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Evan Phillips will take over here. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. At that time, a little anxious.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pajes right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. In there at the knees. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Phillips is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And the final 13-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.